Okay, now we are ready for the reveal. Let's see what we got. That is the final product right there. Let's take a look around. Yes, I know the first thing you're going to think are these cables. Well, they're going to be to accommodate a large bag or a basket there. A little bit more information on that in a bit. Now, a lot of these items that are on the bike, parts, are original parts. The wheel set is original, the derailleur is original, seat post, as well as the stem. Bars are not. Hand grips are new, pedals are new. That crank was actually replaced last year. I don't remember what I got that off, but that is not the original crank. The original one was a 3x. The bike has a new B bottom bracket now. And then cable and cable housings are new. So, this was originally marketed as a mountain bike. I believe this bike was sold through Dick's Sporting Goods. This Nishiki Pueblo. But I was very disappointed how poorly put together this bike was from the factory. The V-brakes had no lube in the post there. Bottom bracket had very little bit. It looked almost like it had just some little bit of assembly lube on the bearings. And of course, if you saw the video, you see they fall apart as I remove them. And to top it all off, the cup on the left side was cross-threaded, so I had to take care of that. Happy to say now that all those problems have been resolved. Everything including the headset and the front and rear wheel. The bearings were cleaned and serviced. I did do that off camera. Didn't think that was too much exciting to see. Now, I did have a specific person in mind with this bike build. This is a small frame, size 16. It is marketed for 5'3" to 5'7". But of course, there's some wiggle room with that number. This bike in particularly, I made it, well, from the MTB to be more of a bit of a cruiser fit to it. We did the sway back handlebars to be able to bring the rider more upright. The seat is lower. The person that's going to be riding this bike is about 5'1", and they haven't ridden a bike in quite some time, so I want to make sure that the bike is comfortable. I want them to be able to ride this bike without being hunched over too much, and hopefully they'll be able to stick to it. As far as what I did, let's see, starting from the front here, once again we got the original stem. We got some handlebars that I got from the parts bin that do have some angle back here for comfort. New RE grips. In the build you saw I originally had some gray ones. I did not think I was going to get these in time. I had ordered these, and just yesterday they came in, so I made the swap. And I definitely think it's the right choice. It definitely gives it some nice color pop there to it. Well, the 7-speed shifter is new. Just a regular Shimano. Entry level, but they work well, so I use them quite frequently. The V-brakes front and back are the original ones that came. Like I said, I just cleaned them up and made sure they were lubed properly. Front and rear wheel are bolt-on wheels, as you would expect with an entry-level type bike. But this bike is going to be used more as a cruiser, as I said. Just to be on paved roads, it's not going to really see much off-road. It does have the 1x7. I believe that front tooth ring, chain ring is about 34 or 36 tooth. It's not marked, but we got a 1428 in the back. Got some pedals, some red pedals I found on eBay. Got a great deal on those. Got those for $10. So here we have it. Goes to show you that just a couple of subtle differences, the hand grips, the pedals, the cabling, definitely bring this bike to a new level, I think. Definitely looks a lot better. And like I said, the rear derailleur is the original Shimano tourney that came with this bike. Just cleaned it up, made sure it was adjusted right. And I did do the electrical tape there for any chain slap. That is a very inexpensive way to be able to protect the chain stays. What I like about that is that it's easy to remove. If there's any residue left, all you have to do is use a little WD-40 and a rag, and it'll come right off. So it's also very disposable, which is very nice, I think, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Always appreciate your thoughts. Once again, Nishiki Pueblo 16-inch MTB 2 Cruiser. And like I said, yeah, those cables in front look a little bit wild right now, but there will be a decent sized bag or basket there, somewhere where you can ride around with the pup. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I do appreciate your time. Have a great day.